Progressive scan, bitches! There we go. Time for a very, very special game.
Even though playing this on like a flat screen, so it being progressive almost doesn't matter.
Quiet you. And yes, I have everything. So, this is a copied file where I did a couple of test things to refresh myself with this game. Going to play Joe. A bunch of streamers wanted to see me play the game. And by playing Joe, it is just a standard run to show what starting the game entirely fresh is like. So none of these jerks.
Not yet, at least.
And I have all the difficulties. Kids, adults, V-rated, ultra V-rated. Standard adults playthrough.
Adults, and it's like a porno sign logo.
Basically. Anywho. Okay.
See, it's called adults difficulty because you need to be a man to play it.
As a dumbass child, I thought adults was way too hard. Now that I've played...
Everyone thought adults was way too hard.
Now that I've played without it, I mean, now that I've played the higher difficulties beyond it, it's like...
Literally, I think with the exception of the original Bayonetta, because I think a part of this was a mandate from, like, Sega or something. All of Kamiya's games have been made easier on their re-release. Yeah. Devil May Cry 1 was made easier in the HD collection. Viewtiful Joe was made easier for its PS2 version, and Wonderful 101's Easy Mode was made easier in the remaster.
Joe, is this your idea of a date movie?
So the only one of those that wasn't really altered was, like, Bayonetta, but I think that it'd be because I could be remembering this wrong, that, like, easy or very easy, one of those was, like, a mandate by, like, Sega or something. Well, that and Kamiya learned a lot of the mistakes of Devil May Cry and Viewtiful Joe.
About something.
Alright.
Let the cutscene play, but then I might have you quickly reset the console, because I think one of the audio settings might be mono, and stereo is super useful in this game. I forgot to check the config.
You say that, but it actually...
No, if you're using a stereo setup and it's in mono...
It's sounding like it's stereo, because Joe did sound like he was coming more from the side he was sitting on.
Mono with through headphones often fakes a stereo effect.
Though the, like... should it be on stereo because of that, you know, being a, like, game level setting that's not based on, like, specific save files or anything?
I think one of my random saves, I think that ended up mono, and I don't know if I fixed it. Need to figure that out. You can skip cutscenes, so if I do go back and check, I can literally skip the cutscene and load straight into the thing.
Because this is data of the game that has all the characters and difficulties unlocked, so it recognizes even when you start a new game that the game has technically been beaten before.
So I might seriously do a small cut to check that. Maybe after this, and then I can just cut back.
Hey, wait a minute. Am I inside the movie?
Correct, my young friend. I am Captain Blue.
Forgot to check that before we started.
Because I have been defeated.
I don't...
You must take my place as the new.
Because it
action
defaulted to mono, and I don't remember if I ever changed that on one of these copied saves.
Whoa! Hey, can I get your autograph?
No, I am already gone. I beg of you to take up the torch of justice, young movie lover. Now go. The world is in danger. Your lady friend is waiting for you.
Cool. A real V-Watch. I always wanted to try one on. Tough.
Because I've literally done nothing, I am going to cut back here after checking that. Okay, cutting back, it was stereo on the save. I thought one of the saves had defaulted to mono, and I didn't want to play in the mono. Anyway. Whoop. Not reading the tutorial, and I can explain things as we go here. Because I have my own dumb way to play this game.
Just go for it.
Like, with the game being in 2D, there's kind of, sort of only, like...
Damn you.
There's kind of sort of only one, way to...
Damn it. Well,
Because it's the tutorial, they give you a bunch of...
healing things, because I basically have no powers. And I'm realizing adults is the enemies are slower, which is neat.
That's a,
Yeah.
again, that's a thing Kamiya
That's the
always
thing.
does, is the hard mode always increases the enemy's
So that little fun way of playing the game that I tried to explain and people didn't get what the fuck I was going on about. I'll cover more as we go because I'm just doing casual stuff. So
It looks like you haven't awakened to your true
you can
powers,
duck
hero.
and do that up tap thing to dodge. On lower difficulties, you have the skull markers.
Just go for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
because this is a fresh file and this is a tutorial.
Fight,
I-
you can't take damage.
Well, no, like
On.
there's a bit of a funny thing with that. If you get hit in this, you will, in the ranking, be penalized for damage, but like you can't die to this.
You can't die.
You know.
Damn it. It's fine.
But
It's fine.
say be on defense. If you got hit, that does actually lower.
Has awakened. Now the V-Watch is responding
Oh, baby.
to hero instincts deep down inside.
Haha, hell yeah.
Watch starts to glow. Say the word.
Henshin. Henshin. There it is.
Wait, Joe, learning that's basically...
It's transform.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed they kept that.
Go, baby.
I'm kind of amazed that they actually kept that as, like, Henshin in this, because, you know, like, this game was released in 2003. This is when the only tokusatsu thing people knew about was Power Rangers.
Come and get it.
The power of VFX. Slow.
I'll cover as we go.
Funny,
Slow makes you hit harder,
you know,
and kicks or launchers.
okay, like, punch and kick both, a launch when
No,
slow.
kicks are
I was
diagonal.
going to say, punch is always straight, kicks are always
Diagonal like that.
unless you're ducking, then, when you're ducking, it will actually, that will launch them straight up.
Ducking plus punch is uppercut.
Yes. Which is an upward.
Slow makes you do more damage,
I think it makes you do more damage. I'm actually
No,
not
no,
sure.
it's more damage. Oh, I can prove it. Look. Here's regular damage. Now, watch. On. You saw the regular damage. Let me just do a slow hit. See? Like,
Take 5.
on. Stretching. Ow. I'm gonna pause and take a drink. Slow is more damage.
Oh, I remember people saying that the basic enemies, which I believe are called being keys, because every enemy in this... Okay, most enemies in this game are named in Italian.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
This is one of the few enemies that isn't. Most enemies, their name is basically what their color is in Italian.
Damn it.
So that's why the basic enemies are, you know, named as such.
Get all the V-Bucks?
And
No, because
after
there's a-
watching someone make that observation, I now do that.
Because this is a fresh file, I want the coins.
Well, I was going to bring out that's a funny thing because, like Kamiya's other games, you've like been getting ranked. Something I
Damn it.
didn't know for a while,
Coin.
but I eventually did get a confirmation.
I'm showing
Before.
just a good...
Well, also with this being a fresh file, you want coins for... You want the coins for points so you can buy stuff later. The other thing with coins is if the game has boxes that drop the, like, V coins, those actually, when you pick them up in a section that's ranked, those will actually add to your score. Like, you see, you got a V for the points there.
I wanted to show you can do that.
If you hadn't gotten the coins out of the slot machine, you wouldn't have gotten a V for score there, because something else
See,
was...
slow. Look at the damage difference.
Well, what I was going to say, I remember people saying that the most basic enemies are, like, always 4 hits.
See, it's way more. Slow is stronger.
Maybe it was always 4 hits with slow, I can't remember. Anyway, with points, like,
Let's
said every...
Let's fight. Earn some points.
Anyway, with, like, points and stuff, like, other, you know, Kamiya games and stuff, you're ranked, though, like how in Bayonetta and Wonderful 101, you're only ranked in the versus/mission. Whenever you get the just
Go for it. That's when it...
that is when a rank matters, which, if you are going for ranks, that leads to something...
Space. If his guns glow, that forces him to shoot. Never realized that was a mechanic. And then just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. But basically, what I was going to say, if you're going for ranks and... you know, like, if you're going for ranks and stuff, something else interesting, because you are only ranked whenever the game does the just go for it. If you take damage outside
of the
of that,
section,
you can actually still get a Rainbow V, which is the highest rank.
I'm just casually playing. I'm
Also,
not going for ranks.
Also, even in a few sections with ranks, unlike Kamiya's other games, you can actually take a small amount of damage in some of the sections here and still get a Rainbow V. You just won't get a no damage bonus. These enemies, their names, I believe, were Verdi.
They're Verdi.
Because, again, they're all named after their colors in Italian.
And the helicopter ones, slow makes helicopter blades screw up.
Because it's a propeller, so...
And if you get them on the ground, they become regular enemies. Same tells.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. It makes all helicopter blades screw up. So by tapping...
Because when you think about the logic there, that makes sense, because it's a
Yeah.
propeller. Unlike a jet engine, which later on... Well, I say later on, but I believe it's the next section of this mission, there's a version of the Verdi that has a jetpack.
That's a little bit... Oh, sweet. God damn it, I got caught on the ledge. Wanted the V... That's embarrassing.
the V film, which
I wanted the V film, but then I got...
it's something. It's completely unrelated to the game.
I fell because I tinked off
It's completely unrelated to the game. It was a playthrough of the game I watched at some point, and watching this person's playthrough, I'm like, where did you get? Yeah, so you know, damage bonus. Where did you get this? Because they called
now for a cool trick.
Just go for it.
Bonk.
Basically,
Bonk.
like
I missed.
the little film reels, their name is V-Film. A playthrough I watched, someone, and again, I wonder why did they start calling it this when you have...
Bonk.
When I would expect someone to call the V points this, they kept referring to, like, missable V coins, and for the longest time, when watching that playthrough, I thought they were talking about, like, a bunch of hidden chests and stuff. They were calling the V-Film V coins, and I'm like, why?
49.50.
Though, again, because it is V, I'm going to call it V-Bucks to make this the most cursed thing.
Taking a drink between... Oh, now for the first skill check. I have seen this thing kill so many blind runs.
Oh, casually, this thing is a pain in the dick. Especially if casually you didn't immediately notice the whole kicks always shoot in diagonals.
I can't do the super fast kill, but I can do the...
It's best to wait for these jobbers anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, good. That was a big one.
Got him. It's fine. It's fine.
I under, like, that, you know, being most people's first brick wall makes a lot of sense, because in this
Speedruns don't even get the enemies.
Well, because if you time it right, you can just kick the bullets back.
I tried to kick the bullets, I just...
You don't have the safe way to do that yet.
A super safe way. Yep, all my other files are here. So that should be, yeah, the other day. Now, this was just a file I was testing on. So I'm just gonna save over that. And now, at the shop, first thing you want is this slide kick.
Slide and red hot kick should probably be the first two things you buy.
We're gonna save up for that, but I do want one stack of those and...
One stack of those. That'll be fine. Though you don't need the bombs immediately, so you could hold all four of those.
Yes, but... It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, is my audio balancing okay? I thought I would ask that because I started asking that at the start of a new Let's Play. This game can be incredibly loud, so I basically made the game audio super quiet so that the game audio would not drown me and Carson out. And before anyone asks, no, the game does not have any subtitles, so I can't enable that as an option, which is unfortunate. Games with voice acting, I like having subtitles, but Viewtiful Joe does not let you have any subtitles. So if you go in the options, you can't find any options for subtitles. You also can't find any options for manually adjusting the volume levels of the individual audio tracks in the game, so you can't adjust the music and the sound effects separately, meaning you basically need to deal with the audio that the game was mastered with. And I think the audio mixing in this game is somewhat bad, honestly. So basically, in editing, I cut the volume down a lot to make the game quieter. That way you could hear me and Carson. I thought the audio was fine enough, but if anybody wants any adjustments made, let me know and I will consider those adjustments when editing future parts. But keep in mind, I'm trying to make sure me and Carson are audible, because otherwise we get drowned out by the game. And ideally, I'm trying to prevent that from happening. And yes, I know a lot of our videos are somewhat quiet on YouTube, but I had a problem in the past of rendering videos that came out a bit too loud and peaky. And I realized that was far worse, because me and Carson can get incredibly loud. So by making our audio a lot more quiet in editing, that basically eliminates the problem I was having where I would make older videos that would be incredibly loud and peaky. And that audio really is a huge problem. So now I make sure our videos are a lot more quiet, which is also good in my opinion anyway, because I feel a lot of people on YouTube have videos that are naturally a bit too loud. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them all on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.